everybody, this is Spiritual Key with another reading. We are going to talk about Lauren London. See how she's doing. Okay, how is Lauren London doing? How is she feeling? Okay, we have the King of Cups, the Hangman, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Staffs in reverse. Cups can represent how we deal with things emotionally, how we feel emotionally, and also can represent water signs. And staff or wands can represent fire signs and how we deal with things passionately. Who's ever in her corner, and this could be her energy because sometimes the cards can have feminine and males on there, but some women can have masculine energy, just like some men can have feminine energy. But I feel as though whoever is in her corner or whatever energy that she has taken on, she's very calming, very much trying to keep her emotions in line. But at the same time, she's waiting. And it's understandable. When I say that she's waiting, when you lose somebody that you love and that you have children with, when you lose a partner, even if you don't have children together, you're always waiting for that moment to be okay. You're always waiting for, you know, when is the sadness going to end? It's always that part of you that's like, when will I ever be fulfilled emotionally and be happy again? And it's going to take time. There is no time limit on grieving, in my opinion. I feel as though there's no time limit on grieving. So it takes time. Whenever you're ready, you'll be ready. There's no time limit. But I do suggest not try. It's hard not to try to fall into depression. So you can't tell somebody who's depressed, stop being depressed, because when depression hits, it hits out of nowhere and it's like a train wreck. You can't stop it. You just can't stop it. It happens and you go through the waves. When it comes, it comes. There are things that do trigger to kick you back into depression. But I wouldn't be surprised if she started a spiritual journey. A spiritual journey, I feel, will help her, especially her doing shadow work. But I sense that's something that she really doesn't, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think everybody needs to do shadow work, but I don't feel like she would have to do a lot of shadow work. But yeah, I would say it takes time, and days may seem as if it's just stagnant. I still feel the same. I'm taking it day by day, but I still feel like it's not really. Y'all hold Lauren London in some prayers. I'll hold her in prayer. Very encouraging words, because it takes time. You just can't get over something like that. And plus, he left kids behind and you have children with him. It's it doesn't get better. I don't know this for sure, but I would love for her and Young Dolph's wife and Vanessa Bryant. I don't know if she already knows Vanessa Bryant. I would love for those women and FPG Duck's mom or Mo3's mom, anybody that has lost children, husbands. I would love a support group. I would love they came together as a support group of each other and leaned on each other. Encourage each other, taking it day by day. I would love that. Every other Sunday, all get together for brunch or dinner. I would love that for those women. Okay. How is it raising the kids? How does she feel when it comes to raising the kids? Because I know Missy Hustle's brother has to be. I know they have to be helping her. Well, I would think that, he would be doing that. So how is it raising the kids? How is it raising the kids? Okay. She's doing what she feels as though she can do. She's very much moving forward, taking charge. She's handling business when it comes to raising the kids. Now there's times where it's tiresome, it's restless nights, but this is very warming. She loves her children, even the children that she doesn't have with Nipsey, she loves. There are times where it can get hard, and sometimes it's like I just want to be able to rest and think in peace. But it's this sense of I can't let the children see me like that. Even though she is human, she doesn't mind opening up and being human around her children, but she doesn't want them to see her in a certain light. I feel as though when her depression or anxiety kicks in, she goes away and kind of gets herself together, whether she takes 30 minutes or 5 minutes. It's kind of like, hey, I'm about to go right here real quick. She'll let somebody know, like, hey, I'm about to go here, make sure you wash them and make sure and I'm gonna go here real quick. I do respect that because children shouldn't see that. But however, she's doing the best she can moving forward. What was Nipsey Hussle saying? It's not the journey, the marathon. When I said the chariot, the marathon continues. The marathon still goes on. So she is taking that legacy and she's moving forward with it. She's moving forward with the legacy and she's moving forward with it. But I will say, I commend her. It's not an easy thing to do, especially being a single mother and it's not by choice. Even if the woman out there, even if the male is not dead, he decided not to just be there. And for y'all to still move forward and move on. And it's hard to be dad and mom when you're the mom. Especially if you have boys. Because you can't teach a boy how to be a man and you're a woman. And if y'all do have male support out there, that is amazing. That's 100. If y'all did find a man that's willing to come in and raise them and show them that father figure, that's amazing too. Not talking about the ones who fathers do want to be in the life and doesn't want to be with you, but you want to find somebody else, like not y'all. We ain't talking about the fathers who actually really want to be in their child's life, but the baby mamas are bitter and want to do extra stuff. Okay? Just saying. Not y'all. because you ain't doing nothing but hurting the child. All right. And also, I want to say, you do have some men that disappear and try to come back, and that pattern is just weird. To me, I feel like that's a weird pattern. But however, if I was in that situation, I'll wait till my child gets within age to where they can process and make their own decisions. To where they be like, you know what, I really don't want to whoop de whoop. And I would make sure, are you sure? Are you just saying that, but deep down inside you really want that person to fight for you? And this goes for the men and the women, because you do have some deadbeat baby mamas out there who feel as though I want to live my best life kid-free. I don't understand how you can carry somebody and bond with somebody in your stomach and give birth to them just to be like, yeah, bye. I want to be free. I just, I don't get it. And shout out to all the grandmothers out there that are taking care of their grandbabies. Even though it's not their responsibility to be their mother. Okay, so it's everybody that came out saying they're gonna support love. You know how I do. When even Master P said it. When people die, they show fake love. All of a sudden, everybody that don't even know him come out the woodworks. Oh, I got Lauren London. Need anything? You know how people do. Or people that work cool with him. Oh, if you need anything, just let me know. I want to know if those people that were coming out saying they support her and she gonna be good, we got her with whatever, are they still supporting? Does she feel that same energy? Does she feel that same energy that they gave? And then we can ask, was she even accepting that energy? Okay. Are they still giving her what you feel like? We had the Five of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Swords in reverse, and then the Six of Swords. Swords can represent air signs and zodiac sign, and also representing how we deal with things mentally. I would say yes and no. The Five of Cups in reverse, basically, I'm not crying over spilled milk. I'm not worrying about the ones who fell short. I'm worried about the ones who stood tall. Because a lot of people were just talking. Gaslighting, and she knew. The Eight of Swords is in reverse. Usually upright, it talks about, when I think of Eight of Swords upright, I've been thinking about a damsel in distress. I feel like, and sometimes it can remind me of, you know how your friend could be like, oh, he's cheating, and it's like, girl, please. But then when you actually see the evidence of the cheating, it's like, I know, but I don't know, right? I don't know until I see something in my face. That way I know for sure. But you always knew. That gut instinct was always there. You always knew. It's just that you didn't know for sure. But in reverse, it talks of, I feel it though, it talks about knowing for sure and getting out of that. Because the person's supposed to be tied up, but it's like you got all these swords around you. You can easily get out. You choose to be blind. But in reverse, it's like, I'm not blind to the bullshit. But me and my family, we're trucking, we're moving along. The marathon continues. We're not about to sit up here and wait on nobody. The ones who stood tall and actually kept their word, we know. The ones who didn't, I'm not gonna expose you, but however, don't try to come around here. She's not putting up no bullshit. This is very much cut and dry. Don't try to come around here. When his anniversary come up, don't you dare get on the internet saying some whoop-de-whoop, because I'm gonna kindly DM you and be nice about it and let you know. Not even be nice about it, just be real about it. Let you know, take it down, don't post nothing. Take it down, don't post nothing. And, oh, I can't wait to see that. Pay attention to social media. Pay attention to whether Nipsey Hussle's birthday comes or his album mixtape anniversary comes, let it be known. When people start posting, oh, he was the great, oh, do you know the marathon? Oh, he was woo people. When you see people post that, watch people, because I know the Shade Room and everybody else, they gon' Hollywood Unlocked, they gonna be watching. Academics, they gonna be watching. When somebody posts something and then next you know they delete it, we gonna see. And some people might be slick with it and might delete a couple other pictures too to make it seem like, oh, I had to clean, like, you know. Some people might pull some fake stunts. And I see some people might take the picture down, and there's no people asking, why did you take the picture? Some people might come out and say, well, due to respect of the family, I took it down. Oh, well, why'd you take it down? And then that's gonna ask more questions, and then I feel like London Lauren will make a statement, or somebody in the family will say something, and London might like it. Who knows? And y'all should be ashamed of yourselves using that man for clout. Make it seem like y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Especially ones who didn't even know him, saying, oh, he was woo-de-woo, but did you post any of his projects while he was still alive? Did you support? Let's be honest. Was you saying all this stuff? Was you supporting all this time when he was still alive? Or did you finally support when he passed away? Okay. And also, my last question, does she want to date again? Let's see. How does she feel about dating again? Does anyone want to date again? And I already answered my other question too about did she even want to receive that type of energy? Well, let me see. Before I asked if she wants to date again, did she even want to receive that type of energy from people claiming that they was gonna help her or whatever? Okay. Oh, I figured that she was like, no. And I kept hearing, let them hang themselves. There's probably certain people that she was kind of like, we gonna see. We gonna see if they gonna be a person of their word or not. But there's other people who was kind of like, no. We had the Justice in reverse. We had the Page of Staffs in reverse, the Hermit, and then the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And I feel like there were certain people who she thought, and it's very unfortunate how they couldn't. Now, some she's very understandable, because some people, you know, are not financially all the way stable, especially the ones who maybe still stay in the hood or whatever case may be that Nipsey knows. But the other ones who have money and who are able to care for, it's unfortunate. All right, so does she want to date again? Does she want to date again? She wants to date again. And also, I'm gonna pull from the Romance Angels Oracle cards too. That's Laura London. Does she want to date again? Does she want to date again? And who said she's not? She hasn't been dating. But let's see if she actually wants to date again. Because sometimes when their partner passes and you date again, if it's kind of like, well, I don't want to betray him. I don't want to move on too fast. I don't want to, and it's a very weird space to be in. Like, damn, can I move? Well, and then you have the internet. How could you do this to him? The man's not coming back. And that's what really is hard to comprehend, because you can, when it happens and you wake up the next day, it's like, Was this real? Was this a dream? And then reality sets in, especially when you see the casket close. It's a different feeling. Let's see. Does she want to date again? And I pull these cards right here, right? But I'm gonna move them down here. And I'll move them up once I finish with these. Okay, we have the Four of Cups in reverse. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse. We have the Six of Cups. And then the Six of Coins in reverse. Okay, coins and pentacles can represent the same thing, depends on which tarot deck you have. Like when I said with wands and staffs. Okay, it can represent earth signs and also represents how grounded we are. So yeah, I do feel as though she wants to date again. But however, she is just coming out of sadness in a sense. Not saying that she's fully like, oh, she's not gonna be depressed no more. Oh, she's not gonna have, because that's something that takes time and it's not gonna go away no time soon. And we actually had the Six of Cups, and then we have the Six of Coins in reverse. I feel as though she doesn't mind. She's trying to get back out there, but you know, you're gonna have some people who feel like, oh, Nipsey Hussle, I don't know how I can compare to him, or how I, you know, and you have some people who don't even want to cross those boundaries and be disrespectful in a sense. So it's going to take time for her to find someone who is actually not afraid to walk behind her, you know, to be with her, who's not afraid, you know, to be shown like, hey, but however, baby steps. She is willing to give all, but at the same time, you have to be careful who you give all to, because some people are just takers. You know, some people are not willing to really give all. You got some people that are going to try to use that as clout. I don't know if somebody is running their mouth around trying to make it seem like, it can get real messy. So, but I trust her judgment. He just has to be a man, okay? Not a little boy. Okay. We have very soon, because somebody is calling me, but oh well, I ain't answering this time. I don't know. I don't even know who number that is. It ain't saved. Okay, reconciliation. We have passion, getting to know each other. Okay, clearly decided what you want so that it comes to you now. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So I see something really nice. It could be something, I'm not going to even sit here and play no guessing game, because I have not been keeping up with her, to be honest. I couldn't tell you who she dealt with in the past till now. And I could be like, oh, it's Lil Wayne, but I doubt it. Well, who knows? Because I don't even want, Oh, I remember when her and nigga was pregnant around the same time. Oh, Wayne, you should be ashamed of your goddamn self. Oh, my God. Well, whoever she's rekindling with, I'm here for it. I am here. And I brought that man name up. Let me see something. Has Lil Wayne been there helping and support, which I bet he has. I don't see him not. But let's see, because you never know. Has Lil Wayne been supporting other than has he been helping her out? Reset. Has he been? Oh, is there help? Six of Staffs in reverse, Seven of Coins in reverse, the King of Swords in reverse, the Five of Coins in reverse. It's giving me bittersweet. Because I feel like they really didn't do each other like that. They were just co-parenting, but it gives me bittersweet that certain things had to transpire in order for them to, you know, have a better bond. But however, he could cater more to her feelings in a sense. But I do feel as though he has been there for her, very supportive, but he lives too much under a rock. But however, he does support her. I feel as though the Five of Coins is in reverse. Usually it talks about wanting help and not receiving that help, even though there is help there. And it could be that own person's stubbornness of not wanting to get the help, you know? And then in reverse, it talks about getting that help when you're down, right? And he has been helping her, I would say financially too. Well, of course financially, because he has to travel with her too, but I feel as though he's being more generous due to her situation. But them getting back together, I don't see it. I feel like it's too many options. It's too many, yeah. Because I feel like Wayne did have a chance to be with her and make it right. I think that was like before Nipsey. Because I remember Nivea saying that he didn't expect for her to get pregnant because he was supposed to be with Love. So it's just too much. It's too much. Ooh, Wayne. Ooh, Wayne. But yeah, he has been there. The King of Swords is in reverse. Usually upright is someone who's very cutthroat, very, you know, not really emotional, very strategic, thinks with mind over the heart, but it's in reverse. So this is a softer side of the King of Swords. In this reading, I feel it's a very softer side. Yeah, that's nice. All right, thank you for watching this reading.